and acknowledge the leaders of the ministry for the tough preaching, for the discipline, and also for the straight talking that has enabled me to be the person standing before you today. I'd also like to acknowledge the senior pastors that has helped me walk with God in the last 6 years. Lastly, I'd like to take this time to thank my family, Randini, who's normally not in the church. She's a Catholic. And I'd like to thank her for looking after the children, holding the family together, and also for the support, even though she doesn't attend the church, for the support at home. And every time I'm called to be like an event like tonight, for looking after the household. And lastly, I'd like to acknowledge the zone of Namukailau in Vesar in Lami. Maybe you are logging in tonight. I'd like to acknowledge the pastors Talatalanga Sitando and the family, SP Chima, SP Andi Lenoa, Ngase Sakele Bumawenando, and everybody in the Namukailau zone. I would like to take this time to thank you for your support. It hasn't been easy, but we've made it this far. I'd like to take this time to acknowledge you. My testimony tonight will be in 3 parts very quickly. I'd just like to share and challenge somebody out here in Makoi. You may be listening from the comfort of your own home. You may be having your dinner, having a cup of cold hot drink, or you may be listening from afar. You may be logging on Facebook. I hope that my testimony tonight will challenge you to make the decision that one day life is going to end. That one day life you're going to be standing before God and be judged according to the way you live your life. First of all, the first part of my testimony is how I came to this church. Standing before you is a grog farmer. Not only that, I also sell beer, budlega, now black market. I'm standing here. And God did something to my family. My wife almost passed away. My wife suffered from blood issues for 15 years. God humbled me because God knows how to humble us. Life was good. Introduced as a home loans manager. My wife is a head teacher in one of the schools in Lami and also in the schools in Suva. So money was never an issue. We had the grog business going. We had the black market business going. So life was good. But then my wife got sick. I've testified so many times what God did to heal my life. 15 years going to the hospital, looking for herbal medicine, hunting and chasing for the healing, for the blood issues. And I came across one evangelism like this. One prayer from Nangasilebu. I was baptized. I was also taken through Bible study. And the decision I made back then, in 16th October 2016, to change my life, leave the grog farming, leave the selling of the beer, leave everything to come and serve God in faith, in spirit and in truth. As I look back, it was God and God all along. Because the Bible says in Jeremiah 29:11, I alone know the plans I have for you. Plans to bring you prosperity in the future you for, and not disaster. That was how I ended up in this church. Remember I said I was a grog farmer. I never liked this ministry. Ngasilebu preached about the grog. I always have selective listening. When it comes to preaching of the grog, I always switch off. Because I was planting grog. And the future of my family, the future of my children, the 6 of them, it was revolved around the grog. And I had a good grog farm going on. Both of us were working. Money was good. When we plant grog, we never uprooted the grog. We kept on planting, kept on planting, kept on planting. But something happened that changed my life. I'm just glad that I made the decision back then to leave everything, to sacrifice everything, to come and follow Jesus. That's why I'm able to stand before you tonight. I also testified about my son, who's a trainee pilot. The sickness, 3 months and more. He couldn't walk. Just a prayer, he was able to stand. The second part of my testimony, just a few weeks back, after the Lau Evangelism team came back from Lau, one of our pastors in the zone, Talatalanga Sitandu, he went to his island, home island in Nayau. So we decided to prepare a small celebration and the food to honor him for him going to the village. So I instructed the zone, everybody have cooked a pot, and we'll meet on a Friday to come and eat, to come and celebrate, to come and thank Talatalanga Sitandu for taking the time, taking to go back to his homeland and be part of Ngasilebu's Evangelism Lau team. This is what I want to testify. Talatalanga has given the directive to everybody to cook. But little did they know, Talatalanga had no money that day.